Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, if you read the title above, you already know what I'm about to show you. I am going to take you on a walkthrough of my home for Christmas 2019. Many of you have been following along as I've been posting the videos on how I decorated my home for Christmas, but now I'm going to show you what it looks like all pulled together. When I was planning this Christmas theme, I wanted to do something completely different. I didn't want to do the traditional Christmas colors at all. I had to think, what is one color that you wouldn't necessarily tie in with Christmas? So I thought about it for a second and I'm like, wait a second. Why don't I do a black and white Christmas tree? From there, I started adding some shades of gold. I added silver, I added white, I added mercury glass. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. So now let me show you, starting with the entryway. Okay, so let's start in the entryway. So I recently did a video where I showed you how I decorated both sides of this. Over here I went very woodsy as far as the frosted picks, the reindeer, and just kind of the overall color scheme of what I used over here. Over here we kind of get a little bit more glitzy. I brought in my acrylic Christmas tree, then I also brought in some woodsy elements as far as the windmill and the horse, and I love the flocked branches that I put across here. Now as you walk in, you see this beautiful garland that I also have a video on. I actually decorated this one first, so what I did was I took what I did here and brought it down here so these two areas would connect. I love how it turned out. I love the spinner in the center, and I just think that it frames this doorway perfectly. Now of course, as you walk in, you are faced with my TV cabinet. I did a lot of different things this year that I'd never done before. Usually I do a garland across here, but I decided this year that I wanted to not do that because I thought it looked a little heavy the past couple of years. So what my idea was to still bring greenery in over here is I made sort of a garland out of picks also, and I hung two wreaths from the buffalo plaid ribbon that I've used throughout my Christmas decorating. Of course, on top, front, and center is my crystal nativity set that I've had for a lot of years. If you've seen videos from years and years ago, this is still in there. I try to bring it out every single year because after all, it is what the Christmas season is all about. Just to back that, I have this gold scene of Bethlehem. It has the palaces, the palm trees, and I just really think that it made this over the top. No pun intended there. So now if we go to the other side of the doorway, you will see this wall. I put extra work into making this a focal point in my home. This year I combined two of my favorite ideas. I love hanging a wreath on here, but I also loved this reindeer head last year. So I merged the two together and I framed it with these snowflake candle holders. Now these are beautiful. I've said before that I add one to my collection every single year. I have, oh my gosh, a lot. But I just use these battery operated candles inside because since this is close to a wall, I do not want to bring fire into the mix of this. But if you look closely, there is a little bit of bling. I did sneak it in there. So now as we walk over here, this is the seating area, and I like to do something different over here every single year. In past years, I've hung the lights from the ceiling, but I wanted to change it up this year. My ceiling also needed a break from all of the holes that I have put in it over the years. So it was the wall's turn. I decided to take these joy letters, which I've used in the past, but this year I took the lights out of the O and I decided to hot glue them to the back of this windmill just so it was backlit, and I love how this looks at nighttime. Then I brought in some of my salt box houses that I use all year long. Of course, over here I have my polar bear that I had last year. And this year, all I bought over here was brand new pillows. I got these buffalo plaid pillows at TJ Maxx. This is a kin woven pillow. Then I just did a very simple centerpiece here. Now, if you're looking at this right now, you can see a little hint of what I am about to show you. I've saved the best for last. This is my 2019 Christmas tree. Boy, was this an experiment this year. I had never done this kind of color scheme before, but I saw this plaid ribbon at Canterbury Gardens, and it really started the inspiration of this tree. If you look closely in this ribbon, it is not just black and white. It is a very metallic version of buffalo plaid. There are some silver shades in there, there's some white and off-white shades in there. So together I was able to pull together this Christmas tree theme. Now I gotta say, when I told people that I was doing a black and white Christmas tree, a lot of people looked at me and said, "Jay, what are you thinking?" But I gave it a shot, and I could not be happier with how it looks. Now, of course, in past years, I have completely covered this tree in icicles. Not this year. I wanted to go very woodsy, very minimal on glitter. I snuck in there a little bit. But I love the high contrast on this tree, and I did add some whimsical touches like these little owls. Of course, I have my spinning ornaments. There's even a trumpet on my tree. Well, whatever this is. Here, let me take this out for you guys. What kind of horn is this? Let me know in the comments below. I'm ashamed that I don't know what it is. But then I just added this little piece of glitter netting in here, and I just nestled it in here. And that's the fun thing about Christmas tree decorating. Make it magical, make it whimsical. Use things that you wouldn't necessarily use. And then of course, to top this off, I have my reindeer head with the mixture of iced branches. Even have some extra flocked pieces in this. And I love the overall look of this Christmas tree. Just a couple short notes. The Christmas tree itself is from Canterbury Gardens, as well as a very good majority of these ornaments. I love the quality of ornaments that they have. They're beautiful. There are multiple price ranges when it comes to what you want to spend. So if you see anything on this tree that you would like to order, contact Canterbury Gardens. I'll put their information in the show more box down below. Alright guys, that is my 2019 home tour. I want to thank you guys for coming to this video. Thank you for following along with me through the month. I will have a playlist linked down below where you can watch all of the videos that relate to everything I've showed you. Don't forget to subscribe down below. I am still going to be posting a few DIY, craft, and other Christmas related videos during the month of December. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video, and hey! Merry Christmas to all of you guys.